Looks good. Smells good. You can definitely see those tomato slices on it. But you're not supposed to have so real. You remember diabetic mine is so real. Not much of a chicken, again, like I stated before. I'm not much of a chicken sandwich eater. I did like that Chick-fil-A. I didn't do a review on it, but I did mention it before during a video or something, live stream, that I tried that new pimento cheese chicken sandwich that had jalapenos in it and stuff. I enjoyed it. That bite was definitely crispy. I like honey mustard. I'm liking this. This is pretty good. Is it better than that Chick-fil-A's? It's good for its own thing. But to me, it doesn't compare to Chick-fil-A's pimento cheese sandwich, chicken sandwich. The fries are a lot fresher, a lot hotter. But you don't taste no salt. They got pretty good flavor though. It would have been a lot better if I had a little. What I remember, these fries are better than the previous time I got regular fries. And these fries are definitely a lot better than those spicy fries I got with that Halloween orange hamburger. Just got the oil changed in my truck. Did a little shopping for a few items I needed. Borrowed Dr. Squatch soap, bay rum. Still loving that soap. Fucking Walmart. Fucking hit the guy, moved the goddamn shit around. Couldn't find it. Finally walked past an employee restocking the shelves. I said, where'd y'all move that damn Dr. Squatch soap? So he started looking for it. Couldn't find it. He even got it on his phone. Or his, this scan thing. Trying to find it. Couldn't find it. I gave up on it. Figured I was gonna have to go somewhere else and buy it. Which I don't know where else to go. But got some other things I needed. I decided to break out my phone and open up the Walmart app and look it up. It told me the exact aisle. The aisle right across from the goddamn, the shampoos, the soaps, the deodorants and stuff. They had it in the goddamn makeup shit aisles, those typical aisles with makeup and shit like that for women. They had it put up in there and that goddamn shit. Someone told me I should have just opened up the app on my phone and look it up, rather than talking to the employee. I usually find the stuff I'm looking for using that app. You're just so real shopping at Walmart. No. Probably got his oil changed. His truck there too. He afford normal places. Typical puppets. Predictable puppets. I think got some. Been needing some. Last time I got Jerry a bath, I used the last up his shampoo. Had to buy another bottle of his flea and tick shampoo. Unlike other people, I actually, I give my animals a bath, and I give them proper stuff to use that helps prevent insects, bugs getting on my animals, and definitely would not let them have such treatments by any form of fashion until they die from fleas and ticks. In which, I mean, even if I didn't, the place I live, they spray. They spray the yard, the outside, whole outside area for that purposes to help. I mean, for general outside, help, but also that what they spray also helps keep from dogs even getting, or our animals even getting shit like that. But it'll be complete careless of me not to even go to at least to the extent of buying flea and tick shampoo for my dog. Damn allergies are killing me. I haven't. I'm gonna try to upload two of my, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, of my Call of Duty gameplay. I need to get it out of my PlayStation. You want to know the truth? I've actually pondered selling my PlayStation. I actually think I'm through with it. Unlike a certain someone, also, when I say something, well, let me put someone else in that scenario too. Unlike two certain someones, they say that they're going to do something, I really have the drive and determination to actually want to follow up through it, and more likely will. And I have over 90% of the times I've said I was going to do something. But I said I was going to stop gaming. Now, do I really consider mobile gaming, playing a game on my phone gaming? Somewhat yes, somewhat no. But I feel what I do with my phone, especially now that it turns into a tablet. I can play that game with the front screen just as easy as I can when it turns into a tablet, but still. I feel satisfied with the activity that I, and I'm not having to worry about saving some money. I actually save a little money, not having to worry about PlayStation Plus, paying for multiplayer, to access multiplayer on Call of Duty. I know I don't have to a Warzone. I can play Warzone. I can drop the multiplayer monthly subscription and play Warzone. But I've actually been enjoying not worrying about someone fucking cheating on that damn game. And it ain't false notions of cheating. It's absolute notions that there are cheaters, and I've ran into a lot of them. And the majority of the time still whoop their ass. But I got a couple remaining videos, quite a few videos left. I try to remember to upload. I try to remember to upload on Saturday and Sunday. But unlike you puppets, I have a life. I get up. I could decide to go out and do something, storm out that door right there, right then, after getting dressed, and not have the notion to even bother turning the system on, and then set it to upload. But I haven't got nothing edited, so I also got not only if I remember to do so, or if I take the notion to do so before I leave somewhere, I have to edit it. I don't really have to edit it, but where I call out the what I'm doing, I ain't got none of that stuff. But yeah, retired, undefeated again, and to never, ever, ever, ever return to Call of Duty. Of course, I say that. I don't know. I guess it all depends if I really take the notion to sell my PlayStation. Like I said, I've actually considered selling my PlayStation. Because the only thing I really have any interest in trying on it or playing on it is the VR, and I'm liking what I'm doing with my money right now, other than spending it on video games. And y'all have no clue what I've been doing, what I've been buying. And it's it's like I said, that's like how every YouTuber is. You 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 get to look in a window that I allow you to look in, and you can't look at all through all the windows of my house to see everything. You're not gonna be. Some things have got to keep, be kept personal. Not that it's private or anything, but I don't like to announce, and that's why again the way every YouTuber is. Don't like to announce everything, every single little thing that they're doing or getting or having or yeah. I just show what I know would just a little bit that would just aggravate the shit out of y'all. Might have a little trip coming up pretty soon too. Fucking puppets. No lives. Ah. I got money from you. I can go to terrible puppets. They can't even, I'd be willing to bet to eat puppets. Eat puppets. Comes on my channel. Whether if they're in my comment section or live stream not, I bet you anything. Anything. The phone you're typing on, if you're in my live stream on your phone, typing, dancing by your own judgment, by your own beliefs, I bet you your phone is more than 5 years old. Matter of fact, I will go as far as stretch it. I bet it's more than 10 years old. Anybody wants to portray themselves to have money, especially the way y'all type and dance for me in the comment section, it seems like your phone would be the most important thing to you, because without the phone, your phone, without you be able to bringing up that keyboard, you wouldn't have anything to do in your fucking life but dance for me. So I would figure you would have the best electronical or up-to-date electronical device to do so. And if what little I show get you unhinged to where you want to make comparisons, one-sided comparisons, because for it to be a true comparison, both people on each side has to have a interest. I don't have an interest. I just know I have you in my comment section with an inferiority complex, wanting to try to measure up. And here's the thing too. It's not even that you want to bring me. It's not that you even want to gain my interest. It's all for your own benefit. It's just for your own closure. But that's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. But what about you, So Real? You've had a phone that's older than 5 years, have I? Yeah, but here I am. I'm not trying to compare to somebody. Am I making blank statements and shit? Yeah, I'm pulling your string. But if I did have a 10-year-old, 15-year-old, 20-year-old phone, and you had something that just came out the hour on the dot, I wouldn't give a shit. Wouldn't give a shit. And I most certain wouldn't be in your channel that I'm not subscribed to and not watching videos, let alone coming into your live streams and making myself well known by my own judgment to be dancing in the comment section. See, I don't care. I don't care what other people have. And what people have doesn't gain any interest in me. You see, that's because I'm a setter. I'm not a follower. I'm a setter. Let's see what kind of example. Oh yeah, I'm the one that upgrades my phone to what I want and what I would like to get, and someone else makes a video on it talking about me upgrading like it's some judgeable thing, and then upgrades to the phone himself later on. And it's followed me. It's followed me on my more than twice purchased the same phone that I got. More than twice. I'm not a follower. I'm a setter. I'm the goalpost setter. Oh, you fucking puppets. I just love stating facts, and y'all fucking can't do nothing about it. Facts, truths. It's like, it's like me uploading those little clips. Anybody with a life would know that I'm just messing around with my phone. I've done all the daily goals and stuff in that RPG, that mobile game I'm playing. I probably completed all the stuff at the moment that I could do in that game. So I'm probably going through Twitter. I'm scrolling through Facebook. And I take the notion, I look at the Reface app. I like, well, let me see what they got new. And I log in. I'm scrolling through the new shit. And I have what intentions I do originally have. I look for something to put my face on. But then I see shit that's completely perfect. That, pretty much 100% spot on identifies with what the titles I use with those fucking clips and stuff like that is 100% truths. And oh, he's dancing, he's dancing, he's dancing, he's dancing. And then again, they ask me, how do I know that or how can I prove that I got the better of someone? Of course I got the better. And it's remarkable, you know. Any person with a life, again, would say, the blanked oblivious to the sheer facts that a person that is against someone that's always got the better of someone plays oblivious to what he would do and what he would be allowed or he would be allowed to do without judgments be drawn. And even more the factor, if it's not even himself, like other side people that creates a channel, creates multiple channels, creates the whole complete channel 100% imaged, mirrored after someone that got the better of someone he wished he didn't. That's 100 proof that I got the better. But like I said, it's just as obvious, just as, it's just as obvious and just as, predictable as, like I said, I went to Walmart, got the soap, and then, of course, draw a conclusion. And even if it's said or not, wasn't said or not, it's still 100% lined up straight perfectly with past judgments. It's the equivalent of previous judgments or current judgments. Oh, Walmart. But it's like I said, and I'll continue saying it. You're all the bread and butter that I got the better of, you know who. It's so real, he don't even have any notions of you. No. Motherfucker was going out fishing. And not even a minute in, the majority of his fishing live streams, he was mentioning me. I was being notified through sources. So you was watching his live streams. Oh, now you're being notified. Has he mentioned me recently, lately? I don't know. Don't care. I've told my friend that tells me shit and stuff like that. I've told him when I ask for it, I ask for it. If I don't ask for it, don't. But all I need to know is if a person with a life was to would ask for a great example. Like if a person was to come up from this shopping district right here beside me, walk up to my window and ask me to give them an example, that very good notion that would it would lead me to draw conclusions that I'm in that motherfucker's head, and I have to give them an example to prove to them that I have a correct notion about it. And the only one I would have to give, and it would be perfect, would be the perfect example of someone that previous says I'm a no one, nobody, not going to talk about, flaring up in frustration and anger at a troll sock account imaged after me, speaking gimmicks that he started about me, and then not even 2 weeks later taking actions to judge me for replying to someone's comment in my channel, on one of my videos. Not being completely oblivious that his own actions, judging me by being his actions being greater, by being aware of those actions, by being in my comment section, being on my channel, being in my video, being the one monitoring, going through the comments to be aware to an immediate post. At that exact same time of night, he's trying to judge me for. Would that be a 100% KO? A good enough example for that person to successfully say, yeah, you have the right notion. You're drawn to the right conclusion, and more likely it's 100% correct that I'm in that motherfucker's head. Yeah. So, what am I sorry? What I do, actions. And here's a kicker too. Here's the biggest kicker. What I do, what I say, involving him, isn't to draw his attention. It's to fucking draw y'all's. Again, I say this before. I already know he's on my channel. I already know he's in my videos. He's already proven that himself. So, anytime that he's not, I know y'all will eventually get him to be so. See, y'all don't go running y'all's mouth. And just like I said before, y'all, he's no different. Y'all don't go to run into him running y'all's mouth. Y'all go and run into him dancing. And it's just like a what's that? Chonga Chonga line. Y'all go chonga dancing to him and the line go da 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 da, and that motherfucker goes right in behind y'all. Da 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 da. And you know it's 100% truth. And that's the 100% pathetic that even shows that I'm the puppet master. He don't manipulate me to do nothing. But I not only manipulate him to do something direct by his own notions, his own reactions from my actions, but majority of the time, just what I have y'all doing is just good enough to fucking have him following in line. Da 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 da. I have y'all fucking around a sombrero. Y'all got those little shaky things, whatever they're called, and it's got them, and y'all just going around that sombrero. Where's the review? At the first of the stream, you need to hit the rewind. Oh, I haven't. Let's see here. I'll give the sandwich 6. 6 out of 10. Fries, 5 out of 10. Combined meal, 7 out of 10. And how much it costs is $12.33. Like I said, I highly recommend the Chick-fil-A's pimento cheese sandwich. I highly recommend it more. That shit was good. Now I do have some bad news. Not bad news for y'all puppets, but it's bad news regarding, to me, bad news regarding to my little buddy Jerry. And Jerry's all right. It's not Jerry. Jerry's okay. But me and Jerry's down about something. We had a neighbor that's been in the apartment complex where I live at since I've been moved in. And he's one of the first guys that I got along with. He's one of the 2 people that I spend the most time with over there. 1, because I like him. 2, Jerry loves him to death. Matter of fact, I've been known to say it. I think Jerry loves that guy more than he loves me. I don't really say that complete with full seriousness, but still, Jerry loves that guy. But the bad thing about it is that dude has died. And so he's a pretty good guy. He had some faults, and he made his faults very, very well known to me. And each time he made his faults, his flaws, I guess you could say, I, I, I let him know that it was not right. But he's an old gentleman, old guy. I guess, like I told my dad, I guess the reason why I got, close to him as fast and as easy as I did is because he reminds me of my dad's dad, my grandpa. He really did remind me a lot of him. So, in a lot of ways, I guess I considered him my grandpa replacement. But he died Sunday. The previous weekend, he had a heart spell, had a heart attack or something. Got took him to Columbia. I was about to go to Columbia to check on him, and then they took him to Nashville. And I think he was in Nashville almost a week, if more, maybe a day more than a week, and came home. I was hoping that he was all right now. But no, after he got back home, he was constantly complaining about being hot. He was not very able to do anything. Matter of fact, I was trying to get him to go outside, step outside while the weather was real good. And hopefully the fresh air would, getting some fresh air will rejuvenate him. Being kept up in that apartment. I even offered to wheel him out on his wheelchair. But he kept on having those wet rags. He took out of the freezer that was frozen, putting it over his head, trying to cool himself down. And on the same day that he died, I seen that his legs were swollen pretty bad. And the first ambulance I heard that day, I was like, please don't let it be about him. Please don't let it be about him. It wasn't. And I went home. I went to his home, and went to his apartment. I was like, man, you scared me. I thought that ambulance was about you. And he said, no, it ain't about me. I said, all right then. So I stayed with him for a while, just chilling with him. And I went back home. I wished I didn't. I wished I would have stayed with him for at least the remainder of the day, until bedtime. Because the next ambulance was them coming to pick him up. I called to see if it was him. He wouldn't answer. So I took that it was about him. I left my apartment, went to his apartment, and sure enough, there was the ambulance crew going inside his apartment. I stuck my head in. I hollered for him. I held the door open as they was wheeling him out on the bench, on the dolly bed or whatever it's called, stretcher. And he looks at me, and he's got his tobacco coming out the one of his side of his mouth. And he looks at me and says, "They got me." I guess he meant like they got me. They're gonna take care of me. They took him out in the ambulance, and that was the last. I didn't see him again. So I was the last person that him looking at me and saying it to me was the last acknowledgement that anybody got. I was the last person he talked to. So that's been kind of bothering me. I'm constantly picturing him wheeling right beside me with that concerned face that he had, with that tobacco out his mouth, and him looking at me and saying, "They got me." And I know Jerry doesn't really understand death. I know dogs, you can tell a dog is sick. He knows sick and stuff like that. But Jerry knows his apartment. He looks up at me and knows I know he's begging to go to his apartment. And I say, okay, we can go visit him. And I say his name, the guy's name. And he'll head directly to that dude's apartment. No matter where we're at from the complex. I can say we go visit him from outside. He will lead us to go inside the apartment, go to the elevator if we need to go to the elevator first. If we're on the top floor or where he knows, he loved that guy so much, he knew how to get to his apartment. And that's also one of the biggest problems is making it not very easy for me, is the simple facts that Jerry is not going to understand that he's gone. Jerry's going to constantly ask to go to his apartment. And I've done took him once. Even knowing that he's not there. And even knowing he's not going to answer the door, I've taken Jerry to the door because he kept on begging. And I knocked. And as I looked down at Jerry, I said, he's not home. And then he's willing to go because he understands not home. And when I tell him not home, he'll get up ahead of me and head straight to my apartment, to wherever he needs to go to get there. Jerry's a smart dog. I'm very proud of him. And he's a very caring, concerning dog. And he loves people, and he loved that guy. He loved. And we're both going to miss him tremendously. Matter of fact, it's been real hard on me. That day that I posted that steak, that I had to get out. The previous day, I was wanting to call someone, my dad or my friend, to go do something, but I couldn't. My dad had, that at his work at the time, at his job. My friend also at same condition at his work at his job. But the Monday, Tuesday, no, I didn't find out until late afternoon Monday that the dude died. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and to the day that I posted that steak on our cutie board, I had to get out. I had to get out. Whether I had someone go with me or not. I had. And after the day after I had the steak and I went out, I felt like that's what I needed, just to leave the apartment, to leave that complex, to just get out of there and try to get my mind somewhere else. And that's what I done. So, the bottom line is, like I said, Jerry's gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. The whole complex, the apartment complex, is not gonna be the same. His name is Earl. The whole place is not gonna be the same without him. I'm not gonna be able to look down that hall and see his apartment without a crushing feeling in my heart and that tight feeling you get in the bottom of your throat. I was going to say a wisecrack after that statement, but I'm trying to be serious, because what I say, I mean. I know your puppets will do it eventually, but like I said, I don't know if I said it, but he's one of two people he was one of two people that I spent the most time with. Him and this other person. Now he's gone. There's only the other one left. And let's say this, there's nothing better happened to her. There's nothing better happened to her. I won't be able to handle it if something bad happens to her. And she's got a dog that I care for too. So if something bad happens to her, I don't think I'll be able to see her dog anymore. And Jerry loves her dog. Wally, her dog loved Wally. Matter of fact, her dog loved Wally so much, she barely has anything to do with Jerry. Just like my mom's dog. My mom won't have nothing to do with Jerry because she loved Wally. But how long is this stream? By an hour. But this is another live stream, another food review live stream. I got some more shopping I gotta do. That was just a few knickknacks I needed to buy at Walmart. I got a lot more shit I need to do. Matter of fact, as soon as I end this stream, I gotta make my cell phone payment. I gotta make my Spectrum payment. And I do that by phone. So you puppets continue to yield to my will while I continue go off to continue to take care of business at my will. Now that's so real.